How do? Time for another beer review. It's Friday challenge time again. It's that time of the week where I drink the beers that you want me to drink. This week's beer has been gifted to me kindly by my mate Craig Kenny. So thank you, Craig, for this. It's a new one for me, and I don't think it's going to be much of a challenge, to be brutally honest. I think it's going to be more of a treat. It's better than when you're giving me Carlsberg special brew and whatnot to drink. Hocus Focus from Overworks, an oak aged sour stout. It's coming in at 11.3%. And if you look back on my Brewdog playlist, you'll see I did a beer in October 2020 time called Hocus Pocus. Now that was a sour stout that was aged in Speyside whiskey barrels, and it contained raspberries. So this one is again aged in Speyside whiskey barrels, but I think it's got blueberries in this one. It does say they've put the writing. I don't know if you can make it out on the bottle, but so they've put all the tasting notes through the label where it says Hocus Focus. So how you're supposed to read those with that writing over it, I don't know. But so yeah, I love Hocus Pocus. Really love it. It's got real tart raspberry with the chocolate coming in off it. So I'm hoping that this is just like a blueberry version. It's stronger. The Hocus Pocus is 10.1. This is 11.3. So fingers crossed, this is a good one. So as usual, got the regular Overworks crown. Real big boozy whiff coming there off the opening the bottle. It's very jet black. There was a slight brown in the light as I was pouring it. I thought it was going to pour brown, but no, it's pouring black. I've got a real tanned head. I am getting absolute whiff of whiskey from a distance. Big whiskey aroma on this one. I'll get the nose. As I get up close, I'm getting the tartness coming in off the blueberries. There is a slight vanilla bourbon-y aroma. Very faint. And then that whiskey is there. It's more whiskey than vanilla. And but from a distance, the whiskey really comes out, but getting the blueberry a lot more close up. Right, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. It's nice. It's got a real thick body, gentle carbonation, and you get the whiskey up front, and then you get a hint of the blueberries on the finish, and they start to come out more in the aftertaste. There is a slight tartness, but I wouldn't say it was overly tart. I'm not really getting a lot of chocolate. I'm really getting whiskey and blueberries coming out, to be honest. I like the beer. It's got a real smooth body about it. And you can really taste the booze in it. So you can tell you're drinking an 11.3% beer. It's not overtly sour. It's more imperial stout like than sour. So for those that are not massive sour beer lovers, then this may be okay for you. Overall, I like it. I think it's a good stout. Some sour stouts, people find them are too sour, whereas, like I say, I don't think this is too overtly sour, so I think it's quite a good sour stout. I prefer Hocus Pocus. I think it had a lot more complexity. There was chocolate, there was tart raspberry and the boozy whiskey notes coming out on it. I just think it was a lot more complex beer, but this is still a very good beer. So, on its own right, it's good and I'd recommend it. So, it's in a new release pack, I think, that Brewdog's brought out. They've brought out like a soured version of 5am Saint, and they've got this one, and I think there's a one for, there's a sour black IPA that they've brought out as well for the Libertine beer that they've done a sour version of that. So, yeah, I'm going to recommend it. I don't think it's a overly complex sour beer, but it's still a very nice beer. So that is Hocus Focus. I'll add it to my Friday challenge playlist, and I'll also add it to my Brewdog playlist. Keep the challenges coming. Love the challenges. Anything booze related, I am up for the challenge. So fire them in the comments and we'll see what we can do. And thanks for watching, and on to the next one.